A good night of Shabbos. We're at Parsha Shoftim. Parsha Shoftim, V'shotim titan l'cha, b'chol sho'erecha. You should put a judge, a dayan, b'chol sho'erecha, and all the entrances, all the sha'arim, which is the sha'arim in physical gates, and sha'arim is whatever you can be mashar in your mind, whatever is going on in the back and forth, within me, within self. So what's the Torah giving us today, this week? What's the Torah teaching us? What do we need to focus on? How are we placing our bina, our understanding, into being able to align ourselves with the message, with the halada, with the original birth, which is, it never changes. Ani havaya lo shenisi. So let's expand on that for a minute. Rosh Hashanah is a time where the halada is the tip of the light that carries the whole year. It's one big injection of light, and then throughout the year, every month is the Rosh Chodesh, where we open that up for that month, and so on and so forth. Every day, every hour, every minute, whenever you're having an isgalus, you're having a moment of whenever there is a reflection or any type of hisgalus, a breakthrough, all that is a part of the opening up the light. It's like taking a seed, putting it in the ground, and then it just cracks open and a tree comes up. So the Rebbe goes into a sikha asking the question, Adam Eitz Hasada, that the person lives from the tree. So the question is, what do you mean we live from the tree? We live from many different things. We're not just from the tree. We're not just living off of the fruits. We live off of many different things, which really what it means is that there are many things that are inspiring growth within us, within the person. Not just the il on the tree is considered, the way we're talking about it this week is, the tree is the midas, all the attributes, my desires, my wants, my needs. What really keeps me going is my want. I want this, I want to grow, I want to better myself, I'm having an issue with that, I'm having an issue with this. And all that is a level of expansion of, ultimately for the person to get to where he needs to get, is to the center point, which is the center nakuda, of which ani havaya lo shenisi, the purity of the message has never changed. It always stays there. Torah doesn't change. The point is pure, it's clean. It's just how the work that we're doing is the 49 levels of bina is to get to nun shara bina, which is the center point. Center point, we can't, doesn't move, it doesn't change, it always stays center, it stays true to the core. It's our alignment. It's like, imagine you have 49 mirrors that are aligned, reflecting off each other, and we're trying to align the mirrors that we can get the message, the clear message. And every day there is another level of alignment that I can get my message, I can align myself with the truth. And when we are at a point of perfect alignment, when I'm feeling at peace, when I'm feeling accomplished, that's when I'm aligned with the center point, the centerpiece, because centerpiece is toif, it's all good. So when I'm not in alignment with good, then I know the mirrors are not aligned. Chodesh Elul is Melech Basadeh. The work is not to, we have different types of avodas that we're doing throughout the month, working on family, working on business, working on all that. The work is done. The way we align ourselves with center point comes through different kavim and different sha'arim, different doors, how we align ourselves with it. But Chodesh Elul is Melech Basadeh. It's about me, it's about the person himself. It's asada, it's the tree, it's getting to the center core. We understand that, these are the words from the Sikha from the Rebbe, we understand that a tree grows fruits, but the fruit is not the core of the tree. The fruit is something that comes out from the tree. The center core of the tree, what is the center core of the tree? What is the tree itself? What does that represent? What is it here for? And that's the avoid of Chodesh Elul, because it's Melech Basadeh. Panim Sechekos, it's he's smiling, he's let's just say it's happy time, which means that Melech Basada means that I don't have to go anywhere to find my center. I don't have to do A, B, C in order to get to the reward of what I'm looking for. But rather it's within me. He meets me wherever I am. He meets you wherever you are. Wherever your struggle is, you can meet center from there. You can find center point from there. And that's the avodah of Chodesh El, Befrat, this week. Now, we spoke about this last week already, Re'eh, which is we have to be done everything with a positive eye. If I look, the way I look at something, that's the way it's going to show up. If I look at something positive, it's going to show up positive. Right? We have this the theory of if I don't, the tree is only there if I see it. Okay, right? I think it's one of the theories. So, b'shaftei sal mishpat tzedek, kol dain shedon din emes lamita nasa shittul lekadosh baruch hu b'maaseh bereshis. This is from the Degel Machne Ephraim. Any dain which is done emes lamita becomes a shittiv, which means that the world was created with chov beis oisius, ma'alaf atov, which we covered last week too from the Moiranim. In when you get to a point of a shaftim when you can be done already, which means as follows. So many times are we stuck in the struggle, we're stuck in the action. The same idea as we have Sheshes Yom Tavid, we expand for 6 days, we expand, and then the 7th day we come back, and as we are expanding for 6 days, at the end of the week, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing. But then comes Shabbos, I'm getting back to my center point, and I'm focusing on why am I doing this? What's my truth? What's my core? What's the tree? What's the core of the tree? Not the fruits. I can be busy on collecting fruits and growing trees, but at the end of the day, what is my message? What do I represent? What do I stand for? And that's what the Torah is teaching us this week. Shoftim v'shoftim, we should put a shofet on b'chol she'erecha. It's the avodah is to get to the core, to get to the attributes, the midas, and to look at every single thing, no matter what I'm going through, what's happening, to find the positive within it. Not just to find the positive. There's an eschayvus, there's an obligation for every year to bring back the aleph, the tov to the aleph, to bring back the center core, to bring back a positive idea, and that's when you become a partner in Briyas Olam. Now, during the year, it's very hard because we're in expansion. We're far away from the Melech is not Basada. I have to find them in the corners, and then I have to bring that back home. But now, it's wherever you are. You can put a shofet no matter where you are. And ultimately, the Rebbe answers in the Sikha that the midas are the bottom line. That is the point. The point is the world was created. A person is an Adam Katan, an Olam Katan. It's a small world. He carries everything within. Yes, I can find Getlakat. I can find godliness in everything. In Shemayim v'Oretz, I can look at the beautiful world that's created and the way it runs and everything. You can find Eibishter and everything. But Agdas Hashem, which is to connect that thing that's light years away, that we can't understand, that we can't grasp because it's so far away from our understanding. The avodah is to bring for the person that's at the bottom, at the end of everything, the bottom of the straw, to bring Agdas into that. To bring Agdas in. How do I bring Agdas? How do I become a partner? By having an ayin tova, by putting re'eh, to putting in a positive blik. Chachma is on the right side. And Chachma, ultimately, to tap into Chachma is only through the positive. Chachma can't be not positive. Chachma means that I'm aligned with Koyachma, I'm aligned without any attachments to it, without any personal agendas to it. But just because that is good, I'm not attaching myself to, not because it's good for me. A lot of times something that's good for me, that I think is good for me right now, I want it, but ultimately it's not good. Rather, I have to look at what the goodness of the Zach itself. Is the end result of this going to be good or not good? And when we're here at the end of the year, that we have to, it's it's almost like a fruit inside out, where you open it up inside out, and everything, the guts of it is exposed. And to put the finger on every single detail, no matter where my struggle is, to find myself at the center of the vessel, the center of the container. Wherever we are, I don't need to get over there in order to be aligned. If I'm standing all the way to the left, that's where you have to put a shofet and a shoiter to be done and find the positive. There's a positive message in everything. It's covered with all types of distractions, with all types of as we say, static. But the Torah gives us this week, the hara, gives us the koyach that no matter where you are, a yid is good. No matter where you are, to find the positive within that. And this is how we become a shofet. And you have to be done lamitai. You have to be done adin emes. And what is the truth? The truth is that it's good. The truth is that deep within inside, the nakuda that landed over here last year Rosh Hashanah is good. It's light. It's pure. And now that you finished the avodah for the 6 days, Sheshes Yom Tavat, it's time to come back, Shavuos Vayinafish, to be shofet and bring it back home, to send it back to its source, to take the whole pekel and to find the nakuda touch, like a raw nerve, to touch on the raw nerve and to find the good. Even if it takes, doing a skafi and a sapcha, we have to. It's not so easy sometimes to find the good in the matzav that a person is at. But that's the koyach, and that's the avodah of Pasha Shoftim Chodesh El. So Shemsai Maaseh Bereishis Ma'alaf Atov Aval Ein Zekim Mishpat Tzedek Eine Al Din Emes But Tzedek Shedan and Az Naaseh Shutafim. That's when we become a partner, because Eibishter is all good, and if you align yourself to find the goodness, that's when you get to level 50. At the noon, there is no explanation, there is no spinning it or twisting it in any which way, but just to find the Nekudat Tova in it. So we're going into Shabbos. It's easy, it's not too complicated, you don't need to make any cheshbonos. Everything has to you have to shut down, close yourself out from the week, from anything and everything that's going on around you, and just to find the peace and the menuchas hanefesh within you. So have an awesome Shabbos, and we should be done with everything, and it will be so. The koyach, the outcome is in each and every one's hand itself. You have to decide how you want it to be. Good Shabbos.